What's up, guys? It's your boy Zwolky back out with some more of Chris Watts, and you guys wanted more of the fangirl love letters, and it's ridiculous. Take a look at part 1, which is in the description. You guys have been like spamming. You wanted part 2 from the channel of Crime Vault. Make sure you guys go over to their channel, give them some love, watch their old stuff, watch the new stuff. We're watching it because you guys wanted my reaction from these love letters, and we're going to do it. So, with that being said, before we go any further as well, make sure you guys are subscribing to the YouTube channel by hitting the white icon down at the bottom right. Hit the bell icon next to it, so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that Zwolky myself has posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, I'm so blessed for all of you guys. We are almost 30,000 strong, and it's all because of you guys. So keep doing what you guys are doing. We're trying to get to 50K so we can give one of you lucky guys a MetaQuest 3 virtual reality headset for free. Yeah, all you have to do is subscribe and put on that video, which is the giveaway video, win a MetaQuest. So once we get to 50K, it's going to be a winner. To 100K, we're going to do 2 giveaways for the same thing of a MetaQuest virtual reality headset. So why not? It's free to do. So share with your friends, share with your family, loved ones, whatever have you. And with that being said, let's get into part 2 of those Chris Watts fan letters and love letters. Let's take a look. Get ready to throw up in 3, 2. Ugh. Prism Mail, fangirls. Date represents the day the letters were received.
Dear Chris, hey, my name is Candace. I really hope that you're alright. I'm writing you to tell you that I'm really, really sorry about what happened, and...
Okay, we're just getting into it, and she says, I'm so sorry for what really happened. He did it himself. It's not like he did this by accident. It's not like he tripped and fell and threw Shanann in a hole and his girls into a battery containers. It's not like you tripped and fell, okay? Whatever your name is.
Sure that you need a friend that is on your side. I'm probably going to get tons and tons of backlash, but I do not care.
You think?
Everyone is saying nasty, horrible things about you, but I truly do know in my heart that they're so wrong. I've been watching your interview, and I just became attracted to you.
Candace, you need Jesus, okay? You need Jesus. You don't need Chris Watts. You need Jesus. Or a Three Musketeers bar. One of the two.
End your story. Don't ask me why. Chris, I'm here for you 100%. And I'm so hoping that you get my letter and write me back. I know that you don't know me and I don't know you. But I would really, really hope that one day you and I can meet. I was also wondering if you maybe wanted to be pen pals. So you don't feel so alone. In my heart, you're a great guy. And I can't even express my sympathy for you. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 39 years old, I have 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls. I live in Broomfield. I'm hoping you accept my letter and write me back. If not, that is okay too, and I would totally understand. Love, Candace.
Chris. Hi, so I wanted to reach out to you and maybe see if you wanted to talk. I was in Will County in 2015 for 120 for a DUI, so I know how shitty it is. I know that having someone to talk to on the
DUI, that means she did it herself. Nobody put you in that car to drive it drunk. You did it yourself, okay? It's not like you were driving that Prius like that one guy was, and the brakes went out, and he accidentally caused death. Found out later on it was because of the car had issues. That was an accident. Okay? DUI is not an accident. Don't drink and drive.
So I figured to take a shot in the dark and see if you wanted a pen pal.
He doesn't need pen
So
pals.
I'll introduce myself. I'm Kim. I'm 33. I live in Evans. I work as a bookkeeper for a HOA management company. I have lived in Greeley area all my life. I am divorced with 3 kids. I went to Penn State for a soccer scholarship, but tore my ACL freshman year, so I ended up back here. I lead a completely boring life now. I got arrested once in my life.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your 3 kids being a motherhood is boring. I'm sorry. I have 3 kids and I enjoy it. Yeah, they could be a handful, but I still enjoy watching them grow up and how they have developed and learned over the course of the time that I've been with them. My son, obviously since birth, but the other two I was with when they were a year old, and now they're 12. So it's just been an honor and definitely a blessing to see them grow. But then for this woman to be like, yeah, I have 3 kids. It's boring.
For the DUI, and I'm finally done with that mess. So I know the shitty environment you're dealing with. I'm hoping to brighten your days with some normal conversation to take your mind off the depressing place you are in.
He put himself there. He needs to be in a box where it's dark forever. He don't need to have anything good.
My suggestion to you is stock up on noodles and stay away from the nasty mystery meat at night. Eat breakfast and lunch. Changing your diet to vegetarian will also give you a lot better meals. But honestly, that isn't much better.
You don't get a choice in prison. You eat what they give you. Right? I'm pretty sure all the prison shows that I watch, they get like mystery hot dogs, mystery cheeseburgers. I don't think that they're like amazing food. It's like school food, but worse.
I'll keep this first letter short. I just figured I would reach out and see if you might want to take your mind off of things.
Yeah.
I really
Not with
hope
you.
to hear back from you, but completely understand if you don't. I hope you have a good day, Kim.
Kim, you need
Keep your
Jesus
head
too.
up.
Dear Chris, hey, this is Candace again. Well, I'm going to write you a letter every day until you write me back, and I'm 100% serious. Everyone keeps asking me why I'm writing you, or why do I care, or why am I watching all of your interview court hearings. They're saying that you're a monster, and that you're a piece of shit, and that you're a psychopath. Yes, I know I spelled that wrong, but I've been
Wait.
telling them.
Did she really? What'd she spell wrong? A piece or the SHIT? Spelled monster and you're a POS. Psychopath. Oh, yeah. She spelled that wrong.
That they're wrong, and that
She forgot it was spelled CHRISTWAST or WATTS. That's how you spell psychopath. Totally messed it up.
I do not feel the way they do. Well, for what it's worth, I hope that you're okay. I just want to be your friend and talk every now and then.
Why?
Would like to be put on your visitation list, if that's even possible. When I first seen your very, very first interview, I was like, oh my god, I have to get to know this guy, because in my heart, I believe everything that you said to everyone. You're probably thinking, oh my fucking god, who is this girl?
Excuse the
And
French.
why is she so weird? And it's okay, because honestly, who even does what I'm doing, right? Well, I do.
Psychopath.
And I do not make it a habit writing to people that are in jail or prison, awaiting charges trial. Honestly, Chris, you're my first.
I honestly think these women are like wanting to befriend these murderers and stuff like that because they can't go anywhere. They know they're stuck in a cell for 23 hours a day. They can't sleep with women because there is no women. Usually, or what, 99% of the time, they're like separated. I heard there was a couple places that, but it was like psycho or insane asylums and they had boys and girls, but 99% of the time, prisons are housed in different genders. So you have all the females with females, all the males with males. So he ain't getting to see anything. So these girls are like, he can talk to me and he'll only think about me. This man is getting thousands of letters, okay? Hundreds and thousands of letters from these weird females. There's been a couple males, don't get me wrong. So they know they can't go anywhere. Because if you go on Tinder and you write somebody, you don't know if they're like sleeping with some girl, if they're talking to some other girl. I mean, you could probably know that Chris is probably talking to other girls, but I think that's what it's a safe security blanket for them to know that they're not going to do anything behind their backs because they can't. 23 hours a day, they're locked in a 5x6 room and nothing to do.
I'm hoping so much that you write me back. I mean, even if it's like, fuck off and leave me alone, at least I know that you're getting my letters. But if you do write me back, I don't even care what it is. Tell you what, I'd be the happiest girl alive. That's for sure. Okay, Well, I'll let you go. I
Huh.
really hope to hear back from you super soon. Love always, Candace. Team Chris. Chris is innocent.
Hashtag Chris is innocent. Hashtag love him. Hashtag so cute. Hashtag want to throw up.
Love him. So cute. Greetings from New York, Chris.
I'm not trying to joke about this because of what Chris has done, but it's the insanity of this. That these girls are like, oh, I love you, Chris. You're innocent. It's so appalling to know that there's people out there that think that he's innocent, that think he needs a friend, that think needs somebody to talk to. He needs to be locked in a prison cell and never let go for 24 hours a day. He committed annihilation of murder to his family. Let that sink in for those that think that he's innocent, or those that think Nicole is innocent as well.
I wanted to send you a greeting card, but I have no idea what the mail rules are there, so I'm playing it safe with a boring letter. At least I hope it's not boring. You're probably being bombarded with mail, huh? I hope I haven't invaded your space by reaching out. That's not my intention at all. I found myself thinking a lot about you. I wasn't going to write because part of me figured maybe this letter wouldn't be welcomed by you.
Should have thought it, or
I figured
stuck with that.
I figured life is too short to hold back. So, here I am. If you've gotten this far without throwing my letter in the trash, thank you. I'm not going to bombard you with questions. I figure you'll tell me about yourself if you feel up to it. As for me, I'm an open book. You can ask me anything you'd like. I promise to answer honestly.
What color are your curtains?
For starters, I'm 29 years young. I'll be 30 on November 27th. Really not ready to exit my 20s yet. I was born in Odessa, Ukraine, and Russian is my first language. I grew up in Boston, Massachusetts.
She's Russian.
But
Crazy.
I've lived in New York on and off for 10 years now. Have you ever been to New York? I have a love-hate relationship.
And he never will be.
With it. But I don't think I'd ever live in Boston again. Have I bored you to tears yet?
Yes.
That was my goal. Kidding, of course.
Perfectly did it. Spot on.
I'm sure you're wondering why I'm even writing you. I know I'm a stranger, but I care about you and your situation. I can't help it. Is there anything you need? Can I send you something? A book, perhaps? Please let me know and don't be shy. Not only can you ask me anything, you can ask me for anything. My brother was incarcerated for a long while. He told me getting mail was the highlight of his day.
He don't get a highlight. This man should live in gloom for the rest of his life. He will live in gloom for the rest of his life. Highlights are not part of his life anymore.
I put a smile on his face. Well, Chris, I hope I put a smile on your face. I'm here for you. I keep writing more, but I don't know where you stand. So, at this point, the ball is in your court. Again, if there is anything I can do for you, big or small, please don't hesitate to ask. Keep your head up and stay strong. Please know there are strangers out there, like me, who care about you.
Why?
With friendship. Tatiana Gregorian. P.S. I've enclosed a picture so you can place a face to the words. I know what you look like, so I thought I'd make it fair.
Had to be a bathing suit?
One picture, as I don't know how many are allowed per envelope. If you want more, let me know how many I can send you.
Chris, may I write to you?
This is how you wrote back in high school if you thought the girl, or when you thought the girl that you liked, or you wanted her to date you, and you said, do you want to go out? And you say yes or no, and then she circles or.
Yes. No. Ashley.
Hi Chris, this is Candace again. So I called Will County Jail and talked to someone, and he said that you would need to add me, but if you don't too, then that's fine. I'll just continue to write letters anyway. I hope that you're doing okay too. Believe it or not, I think about you often. Well, actually, a shit ton. My cousin shared a news story about you on Facebook, and honest to God, I got so upset. About the stupid ass comments that assholes were saying about you. Oh my God. I was legit mad as hell.
Why?
I absolutely do not believe what everyone is saying about you. In my eyes, they're all wrong. Like I've said,
So if this woman doesn't believe that Chris did it, who killed Shanann? Who killed the girls? Well, I think it's Nicole. But who done it? No one else had any grudge towards Nicole or Shanann. Chris did, because he wanted to start his life over. How does this girl not think that he's involved?
in my previous letters that I really do care about you. Don't ask me why. Maybe I'm nuts crazy, Chris. I'll stop writing you if you want me to.
Yes.
It's just, I want you to tell me that. I was so hoping that I would have heard from you by now.
I'll tell you that.
But nope, and that's okay. Well,
don't write him.
Not really. I just want you to know that I believe in you 100%. I want to get to know you so bad it's not even funny. I know that we do not know one another, but in my heart, I truly want that to change. Please add me to your visitation life, and trust me, you will not be sorry. Can we be pen pals? I'm going to your next hearing in November. I will be there for support. Literally, you're on my mind almost every single day since you were on the news. And I was like, oh my fucking God, I have to meet this man. And I was determined to do that. Trust me when I say this. I do not care what happened or whatever, but I really do care about you. Don't know why, cause if I didn't, I wouldn't be constantly writing you, hoping that you have been reading.
I feel
them.
bad for this girl.
I guess one could dream, right?
I feel so bad because she feels that she needs to talk to him and waste her life when she could be finding some guy and starting anew, or, I mean, heck, find a female that makes you happy. I mean, whatever you got to do to make sure that you have a fulfilling life. Talking to a prisoner is not going to give you that fulfillment, Candace.
You can call me whenever. I will accept the charges in a heartbeat. I'm seriously not even joking. You are very special to me. You have absolutely how much grief, heartache I'm getting every day because I'm literally trying almost every day to make contact with you. And so far, I've had 0% luck.
So take the
hint. I'm a little embarrassed, but that's okay as long as I'm writing you. All my embarrassment literally goes out the window. I don't care what my friends' family think. I really don't. Oh well, it is what it is. I guess okay, well, I'm gonna let you go. I'm hoping that you write me back. I really do. Take care of yourself, and I will continue to write. Send you letters for as long as it takes.
These are the people that are in my comments telling me that Nicole and Chris are the ones that are innocent, and that Shanann was the narcissist monster. But yet she was the one that lost her life.
Love always, Candace. Hey, what's up?
It's Candace again.
Hope all is well. It's Sunday, September 10th or the 9th.
So it took him. So it took 4 days to get to him.
He's here lately. Anyway, I'm just getting ready for work, 3 to 9 p.m. I'm kind of a manager shift lead at Subway. My job is okay, I guess. It's a job, right? I hope you've been getting all my letters. I guess one can only...
She makes your sandwiches at Subway, and she's writing a prisoner that she loves him.
I hope, right? Guess that by your silence that you don't want to talk to me. But that's okay, because I swear to God, I won't stop till you write me back.
She made gold.
Back. At least one time. All I want is to be your friend, and honest to God, I can legit say this till I'm blue in the face, for real. When I send my next letter, I'll also send a pic of me, so that way you can see who's been contacting you this entire time. I would love to come visit you sometime, if it's okay with you. Like I had said before, that I'll be at your next hearing on November 19th at 10:30 in District 16, right? Just had a little mishap with my daughter.
Mishap.
She got super mad at me because I wouldn't let her play with my phone to play Roblox Fortnite, and she started to throw a huge ass fit, throwing her normal daily tantrum and starting kicking my table that had my wax warmer on it. And of course, that fell off the table and directly onto my phone. Grrr. I was hella mad. But it's all good. She can use her iPad from here on out. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go for now. I'll write another letter here in a few days. Love always, Candace. Dear Chris, for days I've had this overwhelming feeling to sit down and write to you. We obviously don't know each other, but my name is Kate, and I'm writing to you from Australia.
Look at this woman. Beautiful looking woman. I don't have to see the eyes, the eyebrows, the nose, the lips, the structure, okay? The hair. Why is she calling from Australia? Isn't there a whole bunch of Dundees down there that would love you? Chris don't love you. Chris doesn't care about anybody but himself.
I truly hope that this letter finds you eventually. I've never done this before, and to be honest, I sat with this feeling for some time. I just can't seem to process the fact that you were sitting there all alone. I'm hoping you're not completely alone and you have some family support. I won't lie.
He did have family, but then he murdered them. Really?
I've seen the news, but it's not my reason for writing to you. You honestly have one of the kindest faces I've ever seen.
It's the shy face.
I don't even know you yet. I don't want you to feel alone.
Well, I found out what he's like. I found out what he does, how he thinks. It's scary. It's gross. I want to throw up. I want to punch him in the face. That's what I feel about him.
You also very much remind me of someone that I used to know. You can do as you please with this letter. Of course, I would love to hear from you, talking about whatever you wish to, but if for some reason you feel you are unable to write, then I'll completely understand that too. I've included a photo of me so you can put a face to the name. Maybe then I won't feel like such a stranger to you.
Gross.
I'm born in Australia. I'm 35 years old and have pretty much traveled the world.
I doubt that.
As much as I loved it, I think Australia will always be home for me. I'm an executive assistant to a CEO who is always over in Denver for business. Funnily enough, it's somewhere I've always wanted to visit. It really does look beautiful over there. It's the strange...
So if you've traveled the world but you've never been to Colorado, how is that all over the world?
thing writing to someone who, up until this point, didn't even know you existed. Not really sure if there is too much I could say or maybe too little. As I've already explained, the thought of someone feeling alone doesn't sit right with me. We're only human, we need love and contact in some form or other. I could only hope that someone would care enough to do the same for me. I just wanted to give you some form of contact from the outside world and just maybe give you the smallest amount of comfort, Chris. The hardest part is not knowing if this letter will even make its way to you, and not knowing if you'll be able to reply, or even if you'll want to. It's going to take at least a couple of weeks to get over to the States. That much I do know. I have all the time in the world to talk to you if you want to hear about the outside world from a complete stranger on the other side of the world. But until then, you'll be in my thoughts. I do hope to hear from you someday soon. Be strong, Chris. Kate.
I love that they say to be strong. He did it to himself. You girls, do not send him love letters. Do not send him fan mail. He's not, what, Brett Favre from the Vikings or Chris Evans from Captain America. He murdered his family. He deserves to be alone for the rest of his life. He deserves to be in a dark place. No highlights, no love, no nothing. He deserves nothing. So if you were watching this and you want to write in my comments and tell me that I am bat crazy because I think that this is wrong.
Mr. Watts, the purpose of this letter is to inform you that your employment relationship with Anadarko Petroleum Corporation terminated.
I didn't see that coming.
Effective August 15th, 2018.
Oh, he got fired. So with that being said, I'm not going to do any more of these fan mail love letters because they're grotesque, they're ridiculous, and why do them? So that being said, comment your thoughts down below. Do you agree with these girls? Do you agree? Do you think they're crazy? Please tell me. Hashtag fangirls crazy. Okay? And we'll see you guys in the next video. So please take care, keep it safe, and as always, keep nerding on, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.